Good evening. Good evening. This is David Lynn, and I'm finally doing a live stream with my MacBook Air. And you're not exactly catching me at my best. Oh, Lord. KP Heathen, how's it going? Well, I'm trying to see what I can do here. Here we go. Yeah, I'm trying. Um, Alacanada. And why am I pulling up ads? I'm using my iPad to look at the chat. Good evening, Alacanada. How are you doing? And proof, my phone. So, yeah, I'm using a third device, and that's my iPad Air. Hello, Uncle Al. How are you doing? So, I'm not exactly at my best right now, but I'm trying. This is my first live stream using my iPad Air. And I'm just trying to get used to it. Now, is it still mirrored? Where is the way to turn that thing around so it doesn't show it's mirrored? No. Where is it? There's something here that I can hit and makes it flip it. Well, I'm still mirrored, but I'm using my MacBook, which I guess is it's a plus. Long week. I'm off tomorrow, which is Good Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm off Monday. So I have 4 days off, which is a blessing. One of the benefits of being in education is you get a lot of holidays. A lot of holidays. My daughter was asking me, we're texting. She lives on the other side of town. And we're talking and she's texting. And she asked, well, is STAR testing over? A lot of testing. And a couple of my people that follow me, man, you got a lot of testing. Well, the way it's done is that they schedule, you got 3 grades. We're a junior high. So it's 6th, 7th, and 8th. And they scheduled 7th and 8th on Tuesday. 6th grade was on Wednesday, and today was retest. So people who were absent, who came in, they were retested. Drinking coffee, pod, and my new Keurig French vanilla creamer. Not mirror on my side. Well, that's wonderful. Wonderful. To me, and this is my right hand. Right hand. Let's hope it's not mirrored. And hopefully it shows, what time it is, because I actually came on a little early for the live stream. So I came on about 6:45. I wanted to make sure that everything, I figured it's going to take me 10 or 15 minutes to get this thing set up where I can do it, because there's certain things you have to do, and it's different than doing it on the iPad or on the telephone. using my smartphone. Setting it up is different. And yeah, I'm looking at my iPad right now. And it shows it's 10 minutes to 6, so it's not mirrored. Hooray! I was told by my tech guru that works with me that there would be a button, and I'd have to try to find it, that you can flip it around. You can make it flip. So apparently I don't have to do that. Hello, Myra. How are you doing? So I'm using, Uncle Al had sent me some topics yesterday, which I'm going to use today because I didn't live stream yesterday. It's an icon on Mac. Now, for whatever reason, it just flipped out to a bloody ad. I hate live streaming, and then all of a sudden it just cuts off and there's an ad. So it cut off and there was an ad. And I'm not happy about that. I decided to trip on a rug and I bounced off a floor and got the floor. I'm sorry. A lot of people falling these days. One of my paraprofessionals fell, broke her wrist, tripped on a rug in the bathroom, middle of the night, went to the restroom, I guess, to relieve herself, fell, broke her wrist. They didn't fix it right. And then she recently had to have surgery for them to fix it. So God bless her. And I'm drinking coffee. The audio's better. Well, thank you. I ordered a headset with a mic that when it comes in, I will see about using it. It's a JBL, which is a very good brand. So Uncle Al's always telling me, do an unboxing or do a mail call. So here's part of a mail call. This came in today. I ordered this a couple of days ago from Amazon. And I've already cut it. I already cut the bag to get it out. And I already opened up the side of the box so I can get to it without too much trouble. And it is a USB Type-C cable. 2 of them, actually. And then you ask, why am I doing that? Well, the cables that I have are very short. So I said, I need longer cables. So these are 6 feet. And I bought 2 of them. And that way I can basically use them in my 2 devices. And they'll work better. I ordered a new printer. Got 2 of them now. I ordered a new printer. A nice printer, color printer. And it's photo quality, so that I can print photos and I can still print text or, still print letters and various stuff. But I wanted a photo quality one, and I got one. And I'm paying for it a little less than $300. A little less than $300. It is an Epson. Epson's a very good brand. Actually, I was told if I really wanted just a photo printer, something photo quality, I should get a Canon. But I'm going to use it for different purposes and what all. A 6-foot cable. I'm going to pull this out. I'll plug this. Oh, this is damn. Well, I'm not going to screw with it now because I've got a little power station down there. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I'm just going to leave it alone and let it. And I'll mess with it later. In the meantime, hey, there's Dave. Yoda, my friend Yoda. Well, I picked up a couple of more channels. I'm inching my way. I'm at 1877. I need 23 more. And I'll be at 1900. In the meantime, Dave has probably picked up another 1,000 or so. You know, he's God bless him. He's growing like a weed. But I assume at some point, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. So I should not assume. But my assumption is that at some point in the next, I'll hit 1900, and then I'll do my 1900 subscriber giveaway, and hopefully, somebody deserving, is very well deserving because they put up with me, will get the blessings of my goodie box. Now, I'm off for 4 days, and I'll be getting Joseph Moore and his missus. I'm going to be getting their box because I'm doing a retaliation box. I'm going to be doing this weekend while I'm off. I'm going to be doing a video unboxing of the mail call from Joseph Moore, which is a real nice emergency pack, red emergency pack that's loaded with Datrix bars, water, first aid kits, flashlight, gloves, various little goodies. And there's room to put more stuff in it, but it's like an emergency kit for, like for a 3-day, 72-hour emergency or so. So I will be going through that, and it'll be a video. And then there will be another video of me retaliating and sending him something similar to what I sent KP Heathen recently. And that'll be a video. Food, forest, permaculture. Hello, Howie. How are you doing? And Food Forest Permaculture is an excellent channel. Puts out very good material. I encourage you to join if you have not done so. All of these channels on here are really good channels. They each have their material that they put out. And most of them are larger than me. So I'm blessed to have these people come in here on my little channel and deign to associate with the peasant like me. I'm very grateful. I'm not an ungrateful peasant. I'm a grateful peasant. The ungrateful peasant is Wayne, who very, very good channel himself. And I'm just joking. Two, 4, 6, 7. How many do we have? We have 8 in the house. We have 8 in the house, and we have 10 likes. Wonderful. And I have coffee that's getting cold. I do not like drinking cold coffee. That's when I go run to the microwave or seeing how there's very little in the cup. I just leave it because I don't like to waste coffee, and I just do another pod and make some more, which is the way I do it. Thank you for coming in, Uncle Al. Appreciate you coming by. But I am in the process of sending out follow-up goodies to folks. And iced coffee, well, Yeah, I like iced coffee. If I want iced coffee, I'll go get an iced coffee. But when I drink I don't like the lukewarm stuff. Just doesn't really float my boat. Belinda's Country Living. Hello, Belinda. Thank you for coming. So I have other stuff to unbox for mail call. I got a real big box in. It's got food items in it. A lot of my college food. I bought two of the packs of the bowls that I like the ramen bowls I like, and I got two 6 packs of those. And I can't all remember what all I ordered, but I got a big box in with stuff in it that I need to. I will open it up for y'all and show you what's in it. Oh, 9,073. Good Lord, Dave, you are kicking butt. Looking forward to your 10,000. And here's Joseph Moore. Hey, Joseph. I was commenting that I'm going to do a mail call from you. And I'm also going to do a video where I retaliate and I send you a follow up box of goodies, which I will try to get done and get in the mail Monday. Got 4 days off. And Saturday, I'm going over with the wife to finalize the camper trailer. I spent 30 minutes trying to get another policy added onto my insurance, which I did. And so I'll have insurance on it covered for full coverage. And then Saturday, got to go over it, finalize, and get them to do the voodoo or whatever needs to be done, and we'll be good to go. Tired, yawning. I'm addicted to sugar-free lemonade from Chick-fil-A. It's good. It's good. Hello, Mike. I came in early on you. So I started at 6:45 today, so I'm going to quit probably around 7:45. Just trying to get my act together. Yeah, I like Chick-fil-A. I like their salads. I like their fries. They make a good lemonade. They make a good lemonade. We have like 3 or 4 locations here in Victoria. Got one over on the south side. Got one on the north side. We've got one in the mall. And yeah, I like Chick-fil-A. Like Starbucks. We got several of those. Little Known Prepper. Hello, Little Known Prepper. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I did. I started my live stream early. I was trying to I didn't know that it was going to go on. I was going through trying to fill out all the information that they want and push the buttons. And it's a different setup. It's a different deal. And I got to get used to it. I mean, I don't know if any of you remember the first time I did a live stream, but it was like, woo! It was like, whoa, here we go. And just trying to get it together. So you live in a small place, huh, Mike? At least 20 Chick-fil-A's. Well, we've got one. We got That's like we got 3 Dairy Queens here, but none of them's on the north side. Got one over by the colleges. We've got one over by First Baptist Church, and we've got one way out on the south side of town and not a very good neighborhood. We don't have a Dairy Queen over. I have to go across town to go to. I have to drive about 5 miles to get to Dairy Queen, and yes, well, you have a million people. Well, God bless you. We have about the same. We have about the same. Well, no, we have a little bit more. Victoria, Texas, is a little bit bigger than the population of Greenland. I oftentimes mention Greenland, and we're trying to acquire. We want to acquire it because of the minerals and because of safety and because of certain things, and that they have a population of about 55,000. So when they start talking about they have a parliament and they start talking about having a prime minister and all that, think about it as a mayor and a city council. Because Victoria, Texas has a population of about 62, 63,000. We have a mayor and a city council. And that's what it's like having their parliament and their prime minister. It's like a mayor and a city council of a small city. Idaho Garden Girl. Hello, Idaho Garden Girl. Thank you for coming. But I've been ordering a few things to try to get my act together. And I think, I'm not mirrored. I'm not mirrored because I'm using my notebook computer. I have a MacBook Air that I'm using. Probably moving to North Carolina in about 3 months. Better benefits and lower cost of living. All right, Dave. Well, God bless you. North Carolina is in some places in pretty bad shape. So let's hope you land in an area that is in better shape than what I hear them talking about. That there is a care vending machine on South Side. I want to go film it. Carvana. Little Lone Preppers in North Carolina. Mike is in Northwest Ohio. No wonder it took them 3 weeks to get that package to you by Pony Express. You live someplace where they can't find you. So, I have been posting my thing, on I ought to be posting the price of toilet paper, but I haven't been doing that. I've been posting water and eggs. Whenever I go to Walmart and whenever I go to Aldi, I usually look at the price of eggs and I'll look at the price of bottled water, and I do that. So I did 2 videos over at Aldi where I did one short, and it was a pack of water, 24 pack of water, and then I did another one where it was the gallon water. Both of those, between the 2 of those, they got about 2,000 views. Got almost one of them got a little over 1,000 views, and one of them got just less than 1,000 views. Um, I'll do like a video short of like gasoline. Sometimes it blows up and I get a ton of views, and sometimes I get like a couple hundred views. But usually I get some views off of it. But my recent egg one that I did, a couple hundred views. Henderson, North Carolina. Hey, Enrique Trevino, my friend. And Enrique wants to be the winner. He wants to be the 1,900 subscriber winner. He says, you cannot send me anything unless I win. He's daring me to draw his name from that hat. And, and the thing is that I do a couple of more videos. And, it's funny, but I'll do a video and it might have 200 views, but it only has 7 or 8 people that left comments. So I don't know what's going through. If they just click it and say, "Oh, look at that ugly guy, get out of here." I don't know. But no mirror image. I am using a notebook computer. I'm using my MacBook Air, and there's no mirror image. It's is it live or is it Memorex? Well, it's, you remember those commercials? Is it live or is it Memorex? I could talk about stuff today and the kids look at me and think I'm nuts. I look at them and think they're ignorant, which they are, but they're not bright enough to know that they're ignorant. So I'm setting a pretty busy agenda for me this weekend. I need to do the mail call from Joseph Moore. I need to do the retaliatory goodie box where I troll Joseph Moore in good humor, with respect. And I need to get that off, and I will probably get that off Monday. I think the post office will be open Monday. I don't work Monday, so I'll get that off Monday. Worst comes to worst, it'll probably be Tuesday afternoon after work, but I'll get that off to him. I have not done a Coffee Talk News like number 7. I've done like 6 of them. I need to do another 5-minute Coffee Talk News. I would be being very ambitious if I thought I was going to get that done over this, Easter weekend. I don't think I'm going to get there. Live and technical, I wear my black shirt. I normally wear, white undershirts, and then I wear like whatever I wear over it. And then I go home and I say, I don't want to wear a white shirt on my live stream because it makes me look fat as a horse. So I pulled the white t-shirt off and put this black t-shirt on. Black makes you look thinner. I hope I look thinner. And this is the first of, hopefully from now on, I'll be using my notebook to do my live streams. And my tech guru loaded the drivers for my printer, and then it's a black and white. It's a real nice printer. So it's a 3-in-1, and I use it to. I took it to school and I use it at school. It's a laser printer, brother, and I ordered today a new color. It's a photo quality printer, Epson. And here we go with the keeps throwing. I don't know. Are y'all picking up? Are y'all getting ads thrown up on you? I've been skipping out of those ads, but it's been throwing up ads, and I guess it freezes the. You wore teal when you did my unboxing, and my envelope and box were teal. It was like it was Jaguar Day. Well, yeah, I have different color t-shirts. Some of them got pockets. You know, women, they take their phones and they stick them in their back pocket, and then if they sit down, they'll sit down on their phone. It's like, oh, they're going to crack the screen. Whereas me, if I'm carrying my phone in the pocket, I carry it in my front pocket, and that way I sit down, I'm not sitting on my phone. Or if I've got a like my dress shirts and such, my white dress shirts, or sometimes I'm wearing a t-shirt that's got a pocket, I just stick my phone in my pocket because I've got a iPhone 12 mini. Your phone's really small. Well, it's a mini. You know, it's like my iPhone 5 that I used to have. It's the same size, a little bit better quality because it's newer generation. Had a pop-up ad. Yeah. Well, one of the things, and that's how I get my, I'm monetized. So I'm not doing, well, super chats. No, I don't ask people to send me money, and I don't have merchandise. My merchandise is me sending you a goodie box. That's me. That's the merchandise, and it's stuff that I don't. It's not like custom stuff that I made. It's stuff that I use. I recommend. Doesn't cost you anything to hear me recommend it. I'm not getting paid by anybody. It's stuff I buy and I send. That's my merchandise. I'm not selling stuff. Um, and then I don't have like memberships. I don't do memberships. I don't think for what I do and for the amount of what I do and for the quality of what I do, people should have to pay for that. You're basically, if you're helping me, then you're basically paying by, if you run my live stream overnight, it runs the ads, and I get money from the ads running. Very pennies. I get pennies from the ads running. But like you think about, well, I've been getting a lot of views. So I've been getting, like right now, if you look back 24 hours, 48 hours, I probably have, now you'll say it's not many views because I don't know about you, but for me, it's a lot of views. But if I'm getting 1,000 views a day or 1,500 views a day, and right now I'm averaging between 1,000 and 1,500 views a day, it makes me, every few days, I have an extra dollar. Every couple of days, I look at my monetization, what they owe me. So, oh, they owe me an extra dollar. You know, that's that's how much you get paid right now. Now, if you're a huge channel and you get tens of thousands of views on everything that you do, you're probably getting a little. You're probably getting a pretty, not a huge check, because from what I understand, YouTube's not giving out the kind of money it used to give out. But if there's a MacBook Air, there's also be a MacBook Fire, MacBook Water, and a MacBook Earth. Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's called an Air. I don't know. It's not the Pro. The Pro would cost 3 times what I paid for and they're bigger. This is a 13-inch. It's got a 13-inch screen. It's got a built-in camera. Most of them come with built-in cameras. Um, yeah, feel free to drop your link. So you have premium no ads, and it's $9.99 a month for YouTube. I'll give you some more watch time, Alacaneda. Don't worry about it. I'll give you some. I'll give you some watch time. Well, let me talk a little bit about topics real fast. I was told spend a little time and then talk about topics. So the first topic is, why are water bottles in short supply? And according to Uncle Al, Biden signed a bill limiting the use of plastics starting in April of 2025 to limit greenhouse gases. Well, that's like they were complaining about cattle because they, too much methane. The cattle cut the cheese, and it's too much methane. It's like global warming, from the cattle farts or whatever. Also, the cost of filters to purify water. Well, you got to have safe water, so you need to be able to filter it, boil it, filter it. That's important. I'm showing 6 in the house, I think. 6 in the house and 17 likes. Well, Calfort apocalypse. Yep. They're raising the left wing, liberal socialist, bleeding hearts. They're just going insane. Everything drives them insane. They've got derangement syndrome out the yin yang. Another topic. Looking at correcting certain problems with SSI. A lot of dead cats are getting $1,085 checks. Overpayments. They're trying to get that together. They're trying to deal with that. That's part of the Doge thing. They're finding all these dead people that are 200 years old that are getting checks, or 150 years old that are getting checks or whatever. According to sources, a cloud. The day of the long knives, April the 19th, 2025, like in 1926, communist, socialist, BLM, Antifa, all of the nuts, they're saying that they're liable to be going crazy in their protests and in their enthusiasm for attacking Jews, Christians, any of the people that they have reason to believe are disrupting their communist utopia that they're trying to create. I'd appreciate comments on that. Leave me a comment if you agree with what I'm saying. But yeah, we'll be coming into a hurricane season this summer. Got another 5 weeks or so. We'll be coming into hurricane season. And you need to be getting your supplies ready. If you live anywhere along the coast, Eastern United States, South United States, Gulf Coast, anywhere, Tornado Alley. You need to have your emergency supplies ready. You need to have your bottled water. You need to have your emergency foods, your medication. You need to have a emergency kit in case you have to leave for a few days. And you never know. You called a bug out or whatever. But, things happen. Things do happen. And you got to be ready for it. You live along the coast. And there are certain places where you got to watch out because you get upheavals or you get things happening at the water, and it can basically push up waves, what they call tsunamis or tidal waves and such. And ever so often, something bad happens. It comes ashore, catches people off guard. People die. People die. And they had one, I forget when it was. Was it 2009, 2012, somewhere over in Asia? And I think 100,000 people or so were killed from a tsunami. Swept in, killed a bunch of people. So, tragedies. You got to be prepared. You got to listen to, you got to be ready if you get an emergency warning. Listen to the emergency warning. If they say you need to stay inside, or if they say you need to anticipate leaving, you get these people panicking. Their vehicles are not gassed up. They got to go. You get a line of like 1 million cars trying to get gas, and then they run out of gas. The tanks go empty. They're trying to get out of town. Cars break down. They want to get out with an old car that's not really safe to drive out of town, and car breaks down, blocking traffic. Push them off the side of the road. It's like, it's just absolutely bad things happen. Bad things happen. Gina, hello, Gina. Thank you for coming. Good to see you here. Gina Yonke. Gina's over on the other side of the world, just like Alacaneda. Alacaneda is in India, the subcontinent. Gina, I believe, is in the Philippines. Florida is not going to get hit this year. Well, let's hope it doesn't. Let's hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. But you never know. Truly, you never know. So we're about 45 minutes into my live stream. I'm planning on being here for about an hour. Like I said, I will be off for 4 days. Good Friday's tomorrow. I don't have school tomorrow. I have weekend as always, and then I will be off Monday. So I have a 4-day weekend. I'm going to try to get a lot done over the weekend. I'm going to do a mail call from my friends, the Moores, Joseph, his missus. They sent me a nice box from Amazon. I'm going to do a mail call for that. And then I'm going to do a retaliation. And I don't know that I'll release it. I won't release everything like close together. I'll wait probably a few days to release it. But I'm going to do a follow-up box for Joseph Moore. And it'll be something similar to what I sent to KP Heathen. And I will tell you, I'm getting closer to my next giveaway. I got 23 more. I need 23 subscribers as of the start of this live stream. And when I get to that, I will be doing a drawing. And basically, in order for you to qualify, you need to leave me a like and a supportive comment in each of the last 5 videos I will have released. Now, don't wait until I've already hit the 1900 to go and say, oh, I better go and do that, because as soon as I found out I hit 1900, I'm going to write down the list of names at that point of whoever has left a comment on that particular video. And then I'm going to backtrack 4 more videos. And I'll go to the next one back. Are you there? Yes, no. If you're not, check off your name. Cross it out. And when I get through 5 of them, whoever's left standing or whoever's done it, their name's going in that hat for the drawing. And the last time I had 14 names. The time before that, I had like 42. This time, I don't think I'll have 14 names. I don't even think I'll have 10. People just aren't. It's taking me too long to get to the next. It's been months. You know, Dave over here that I joke with, good man, good friend. Dave's blessed. He's picking up new subscribers like, you know, they're just flocking to him. Whereas me, it's a slow go. Right now, it's a slow go. I used to pick up about 100 a month. I was happy when I was picking up 100 a month. It's been several months and I hadn't picked up 100. Several months. Well, you don't listen. If I send, I send you something back because, you're one of those people that I really would want to follow up and send something to. You're one of my faithful followers. And I've got about 20 of them that just religiously, and, I just pace myself along and eventually I'll get to you. You're one of those people that I would be sending something to at any rate. I'm working at it. 9 in the house, 18 likes. I'd like to see if I can get to 20 before I get out of here. I've got about another 10 minutes or so before I cut it for the evening. I am it's been a long day. I'm tired. I was up this morning about 4:30. I used to get up around 5. I was up about 4:30. And I was at work this morning about 6:30. I'm usually one of the first people at school. I got a master key so I can get in. The alarms are shut off at 6:30 in the morning so I can get in. And I'm a person of routines, like older folks. I'm one of those older folks. It's routines. I'll be hitting 63 this next week. And I need to work 2 more years. I will have my quarters in, qualify for Social Security, I already received teacher retirement, and I'll qualify for Medicare. I've got my insurance, my medical insurance through the state. So my state insurance would be a backup or a secondary. My Medicare would be my primary, and basically I have 100% coverage when I'm 65. So I got 2 more years. And I may actually work beyond that, but I may not. Right now I'm in good health. I'd like to lose weight, and my goal to try to drop some weight. Got to exercise more. I got to do some exercise, and I need to see about my eyesight. Probably need to have my eyes checked. Get some new glasses. They're going to want to replace my lenses because I'm getting cataracts, and I got little floaters. So they say I'm basically going to need my lenses replaced, but I'd like to wait probably a couple more years, and then the insurance will cover the cost of it. I don't like the idea of that. Like I'm going to have to, but it would be nice. I used to wear contacts. I don't anymore, but it would be nice to wear just cheaters when I read, not having to wear glasses for normal vision, but just when I want to read, to have some cheaters, some little, just for reading glasses. Yeah, Gina exercises, she dances. Ed's dance and food, which is technically her husband's channel, but I think she basically, she's the primary on that channel. And then Jewels of Gina. Gina's got a big channel. She's got 16,000 subscribers. She's a pretty good sized channel. And I will give you some love. I'll give Gina some love. Dave, I'll give you some love. So I'll start. I'm going to start trying to run a playlist. And give you some watch time. I appreciate those of you who do that for me. I know Dave does that. He keeps my watch hours up. And Enrique Trevino keeps my watch hours up. He's constantly running my stuff. God bless you. And just so that you know, I have offered to send Enrique a goodie box like what I'd send to people that win. He says, I don't want you to send me anything unless I win. So, dag debit might cheat. I was like, oh, didn't pull his name. Well, I pulled his name, You never know. Yes, I tried to do that. I try to watch shorts. Gina, you're on my I should get notifications from you. So I'll get in my stream like with Uncle Al. I get shorts, and I'll get shorts with Gina. Like they just show up on my box, and I watch them, and I always leave supportive comments. So I just wound up with another, because I'm running right now to look at my stuff. I just wound up with another ad. Here's another ad. So I'm going to skip it. I'm sending myself ads. Can you believe that? Yeah, we all need to be physically fit. I'm not the worst in the world. I'm not the worst in the world when it comes to fitness, but I'm not where I need to be. I've got a dad bod, the belly. I got a little bit of a double chin. Wish I had hair, but I'm third of the population have male pattern baldness, and guess what? I'm one of those third. That comes from the mother. Doesn't come from the the father's genes, it comes from the mother's genes. The sad thing, my father was the eldest of three brothers. There's 9 in his family. The brothers had hair. My dad went bald. He was the eldest. So I guess that gene, he got that gene from his mother, and the mother blessed the other two with hair. So I guess dad was like the black sheep. Yeah, Uncle Al is very supportive. And my philosophy is I support those who support me. You support me, I will support you. You know, and I truly appreciate all the support that I do get. So, like I said, I did a little unboxing uh, from a mail call. I got myself 2 new. Um, these are 6 foot. These are 6 foot cables. They're uh, they're the C cables, and I ordered some other stuff that I got a new color printer coming in. Uses the you can read uses the little liquid. It's got the little you put the colors in, and photo quality. Take care, Joseph. Thank you. Appreciate you. My best to your missus. Nice young man. Very supportive. He's a blessing. I tell you what, buying space. I look at comments when I have time. I look at comments, and I probably have caught up on all the comments for the last 17, 18, 20 hours. And I'll do some more, look at some more comments and respond to some comments when I get through certain people. And I tell you what, some of Myra's buying space, some of her comments, I just laugh my head off. She comes up with some, you know, um, she comes up with some funny stuff sometimes, stuff that she says. Ala Kaneda is, if I'm not mistaken, is an educator too. She's in India. She does a lot of family stuff. She's got a beautiful family, and I enjoy stuff that she posts. Buying space does a lot of Bible study. She'll do Bible study. She'll do lots of little stuff like where she finds stuff. She's collectibles, and people send her stuff. She'll do like mail calls and stuff that she finds. She sent me a real nice couple little packages of stuff. I really appreciated the picture of the presidents. She had a picture the presidents, the Republican presidents, and had signatures and everything on it. And I really appreciate that. I really enjoyed that one. I was, I get a lot of little shorts and such that Ronald Reagan was before Trump. He was the Uber president that basically just everybody loved him. And when he won, he blew out. He blew out his competition. I think when he went for re-election, I think he won every state but one. I think he didn't win like Minnesota. He won like 49 states. Last time anybody had done that. And he used to have the media after him the same way Trump has the media after him. But he would, he'd laugh. Well, Mr. President, do you feel responsible for any? Well, I feel partially responsible. You do? Yeah, I used to be a Democrat. So and Trump used to be a Democrat, and RFK used to be a Democrat. Part-time planning, welcome part-time planning. Elon Musk used to be a Democrat. Tulsi Gabbard used to be a Democrat. You notice all these powerhouses, the ones that the Democrats would be lucky if they'd run for president in their party. They're all on the right now, And Top G Network. Welcome, Top G Network. Yes, God bless America. And thank you for God blessing David Lidd. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Well, they're 11 in the house. I'm showing 11 in the house somewhere. Anyway, it has been a long day, and I am tired. Unbagging from Lisa at Buying Space. Yes, see, Britain's Supreme Court defined what a woman is. No more sharing toilets. Common sense. Yes, they do. They usually follow the U.S. Supreme Court, and there have been similar sentiments on this side of the water. So their Supreme Court based now, their loon community has protections. They have protections, but they said, hey, biologically, if you're a woman, you're a woman. If you're a man, you're a man. And then the left is basically losing their minds over that. That is true. That is true. But anyway, I am tired. I will plan on being back tomorrow. I've been here for a little over an hour. And at this point, I'd like to thank everybody who's here. Please look at my videos. I don't do that many. If you want to have a chance at my subscriber giveaway, when I hit 23 more new subscribers, I'll be doing every 100. I do a subscriber giveaway. And please leave a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I will have released when I hit 1900. So you guys sort of like, if you plan on watching my video, don't wait. Don't wait a week and say, oh, I'll watch it now. Because I might have already hit 1900 and I might have already basically cut it off, and you'll miss out on the subscriber giveaway chance at my goodie box. I don't think there are going to be that many people. I mean, some of my videos like get a couple hundred views, and there's only like 7 or 8, 10 comments. So that sort of tells you how many people might be in the drawing. 7, 8, 10 people. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Be safe feeding your cows and your chickens. The wife pretty much takes care of that for me. It's a blessing. So at this point, been here for about an hour and 5 minutes. I appreciate y'all. And everybody, remember the Scout motto is to be prepared. And everybody, please have a blessed day. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, so about 7 p.m. for another edition of Coffee Talk. Thank you, and God bless. Bye.